Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and revise a very important chapter of your NCERT exercise, which is trigonometric identities. Okay dear students, and in that chapter we discuss all the important concept. We discuss all the important algebra identities which are in your syllabus, and also we take and solve some important questions, some important previous year board exam question of your syllabus. Okay, now in today class, dear student, we take and solve some more important algebraic identities which are in your syllabus, and we take some important questions, some important previous year board examination questions. Okay, so let's see. This one some important question. We discuss some important question here. Your question is if your question is if sine theta plus if sine theta plus cos theta is equal to p and sec theta plus cosec theta is equal to q. Okay, if sine theta plus cos theta is equal to p and sec theta plus cosec theta is equal to q, then show that q in bracket p square minus 1 is equal to 2p. Okay dear students, so this is a question here. This is very important question of your syllabus. So let's see what is the process to solve that type of questions. Okay dear students, now let's see this. In that question here, what I have, we have as sin theta plus cos theta is equal to p. Okay, and sec theta plus cosec theta is equal to q. So now let's see its solution. Dear friends, first of all we have the value of p is what? Sin theta plus cos theta, and the value of q is called what? Sec theta plus cosec theta. This is given. Okay, now we take the left hand side of the given question. Okay, now take left hand side, which is what? Q into p square minus 1. Now we put the values of p and q in the given expressions. So let's see. Now we put the value of q as what? This is sec theta plus cosec theta. Okay, and in that bracket we put the value of p, and the value of p is what? Sin theta plus cos theta. So here we add sin theta plus cos theta whole square and minus 1 right as it is. Okay, now what I do, now we simplify them. Let's see, we simplify them. So we get as, here we write 1 upon cos theta, 1 upon cos theta, plus this is we write 1 upon sin theta. Okay, into here a plus b we expand it on based on identity a plus b whole square. So we get what? A square plus b square plus this is 2 a into b and minus 1 right as it is. Minus 1 right as it is. Okay dear friends, now let's see here. Now here we take the LCM of sin theta cos theta. So we get as what? Sin theta plus cos theta upon, we can write in this way, sin theta into cos theta. Okay, into the value of we know that the identity is a square sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So here we write what? We put 1 and now and 2 into sin theta into cos theta minus 1. Okay dear students, now here plus 1 and minus 1 cancel to each other. Thus we get as what? 2 sin theta cos theta. Now here sin theta cos theta sin theta cos theta also cancel to each other. So we get what? 2 into sin theta plus cos theta, 2 into sin theta plus cos theta, and the value of sin theta plus cos theta is what? P na? The value of sin theta plus cos theta is what? P. So here we write what? P, hence we get as what? 2 into P. This is our right hand side RHS, hence proof. Hence proof. Okay, dear student. Now thus, dear student, in this way you can solve each and every question of your syllabus based on algebraic identities in this way. So please, dear students, do more and more practices of that type of question. After that you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise. Okay, now similarly, based on same topic, we take and solve some other important previous year board examination questions. Okay, let's see. Now let's see some other important question of your syllabus, and your question is, let's take a question. If cos alpha upon cos beta is equal to m, and cos alpha upon sin beta and cos alpha upon sin beta is equal to n, so that n square plus n square into cos square beta is equal to n square plus n square into cos square beta is equal to n square. This is the question here, dear students. Now, what is the process to solve that type of questions? Okay, dear students. Now, let's see. In that type of question, first of all, we take the left hand side and we put the values of m and n. Now, let's see its solution. This is the very important question, dear students. Okay, now let's see. Since we have the value of m. The value of m is what? This is cos alpha. This is what? Cos alpha sin cos beta, and the value of n is what? Cos alpha upon sin beta. Okay, dear students. Now we take the left hand side of the given result. Okay, now we take the left hand side, which is what? Which is m square plus n square into cos square beta. M square plus n square into cos square beta. So we put the values of m and n here. So the value of m is what? This is what? Cos square alpha upon cos square beta. Here write in this way. Okay, and plus n square. The value of n is what? This is cos square. We can write cos square alpha upon sin square beta. Okay, now into we write cos square beta as it is. We write cos square beta as it is. Okay, now we take cos square alpha as common from the numerator. Now let's see. We take cos square alpha as common, so we get 1 upon cos square beta plus here we 1 upon sin square beta into we write cos square beta as it is. Okay, now from there what I do, just from there we take LCM, okay, of the denominator. So now we write cos square alpha into we take the LCM is what? We take LCM as cos sin square beta into cos square beta. We take this LCM. Now cos square beta cancel each other, so here we get sin square beta plus sin square beta cancel to the cos square beta into 1, we get as what? Cos square beta. Okay, and we write cos square beta as it is, and therefore we write cos square beta as it is. Now what I do, let's see here. Thus let's see, cos square beta cancel to each other, and you know that the value of sin square beta plus cos square beta is 1, so here we get cos square alpha into 1 upon sin square beta. Okay, thus we get we write cos alpha upon sin beta whole square. We can write now cos alpha upon sin beta whole square, and let's see the value of cos alpha upon sin beta. The value of cos alpha upon sin beta is what? N. So here we put n, so we get what? N square. This is right hand side, hence prove the given question. Hence prove the given question. Okay, dear student. Thus, dear student, this is the process. This is the method to solve that type of question. So please, dear student, do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay, these are all these questions is very important. So please, dear student, do more and more practices of that type of questions. Now, dear students, we take and solve some other important question, previous year board examination question. Let's see. Now, dear student, we take and solve some other important question which is coming in your examinations, board examinations. Okay, dear students, let's see. Prove that, we take a question. Prove that, what I put that, let's see. In square root 1 minus cos A upon 1 plus cos A plus in square root 1 plus cos A upon 1 minus cos A is equal to 2 cosec A. 2 cosec A. This is the question here. This is very important question which is coming in your previous year board examination question. So let's see what is the process to solve that type of question. Dear student, in that type of question, first of all we take their LCM of their denominator. So let's see its solution. First of all, we take left hand side of the given question, and left hand side is what? So here we can write the given in this way also, 1 minus cos A upon n square root 1 plus cos A. Okay, because of you know that the under root m upon n, we can write under root m upon under root n. This is the concept. Okay, now we can write it this way. Same work to here. We write separately. We write in this way 1 plus cos A upon we take as under root 1 minus cos A. Okay, we can write in this way. Okay, now we take the LCM of their denominator. So let's see. We take LCM, both are LCM. 1 plus cos A in another and under root 1 minus cos A. Okay, now let's see. Dear students, here if we take denominators, then we get this is under root 1 plus cos A, under root 1 plus cos A is cancelled to each other. So we get under root 1 minus cos A. So 1 minus cos A, 1 minus cos A multiply to each other. So we get what? Under root is cancel, square हो जाएगा ना. These are the same value. So we get 1 minus cos A only. Plus here if we divide then, so 1 under 1 plus cos A, under root 1 minus cos A is cancelled to each other. So we get what? Under root 1 plus cos A into under root 1 plus cos a. So under root 1 plus cos a, under root 1 plus cos a is what? Only left 1 plus cos a. So here we write 1 plus cos a. Okay, now let's see. Minus cos a and plus cos a, what? Cancel to each other. So we get what? 1 1. That is 2 upon in square root. We take together 1 plus cos a into 1 minus cos a. Okay. Now a plus b, here we apply the identity a plus b into a minus b, and we know that you know that we write a square minus b square. Okay. So let's see. We write 2 upon under root. This is 1 minus cos square a. 1 minus cos square, and you know that the identity 1 minus cos square a is what? Sin square a. So here we put 2 upon under root sin square a, that is 2 upon sin a, and value of 1 upon sin a as what? Cosec a. So we can write 2 into cosec a, 2 into cosec a. Hence proved. This is our RH as hence proved. Okay, dear friend. Thus, dear friend, in this way you can solve each and every question of your syllabus based on that topics. Okay, now similarly we take and solve some other important previous year board examination question of your syllabus. Okay, dear friends, we take some other important question. Let's see. Now we take other important question, dear student, which is very important. Let's see here. Let's see. If we take a question, dear student, if x upon a cos theta plus y upon b sin theta is equal to 1, and x upon a sin theta and x upon a sin theta minus y upon b cos theta is equal to 1, prove that x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equal to 2. Okay, dear friend, this is the question here. This is very important question of your syllabus. Let's see once more time here. Which is given? What is given? In that question here we have if x upon a is cos theta plus y upon b what? Sin theta is equal to 1, and x upon a sin theta minus y upon b cos theta is equal to 1. Then we have to show that x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equal to 2. This is the very important question of your syllabus. Okay, now let's see. So let's see what is the process of its solution. So firstly we can write we have what? X upon a cos theta plus y upon b sin theta is equal to 1. Take question number 1, and now squaring both sides. Now first of all we squaring both sides. Let's say we have this. Now squaring both sides, we get what I get. Let's see. We can write in this way. That means x upon a cos theta plus y upon b sin theta whole square is equal to 1 square. Okay. Now expanded them based on the identity a plus b whole square. So we get what? Let's see. This is a square means x square a square cos square theta plus b square means what? Y square b square sin square theta a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay. Plus 2ab means 2xy upon ab sin theta and 2 cos theta equal to the value 1 square is what? Take equation number 1. Take equation number 1. Okay, dear friends. Similarly, we have the second relation. Let's see. Similarly, we have what? X upon a sin theta minus y upon b cos is equal to 1. Now again squaring both sides. Again squaring. We take squaring both sides. Okay. So we get what? A square is x square upon a square sin square theta plus b square is what? A square plus b square. Okay. Minus 2ab. Minus 2 into ab means 2ab. 2 means xy upon ab sin theta into cos 1 square is what 1. We take equation number 2. Okay. So in this way, from the given result, from the given values, we square taking squaring both sides, and hence we get two. We form two equation. Now what I do? We adding equation 1 and 2. Okay. Now let's see. Now adding equation 1 and 2, we get, if we adding equation 1 and 2, dear friends, then we get, let's see, this is plus minus cancel to each other. My plus 2xy upon ab sin theta cos theta and minus 2xy ab sin theta into cos theta cancel to each other. So we get only, we left only what? Let's see, x square upon a square cos square theta plus, we separating, collecting the like terms, x square upon a square, this is sin square theta plus y square upon b square, y square upon b square into sin square theta, okay, plus y square upon b square cos square theta is equal to 1 plus 1, that is 2. That is what 2. Now what I do, dear friends, now we take, from these two terms, we take x square upon a square as common. We take x square upon a square as common, so we get what? Cos square theta plus sin square theta. We take common, so we get what? Cos square theta plus sin square theta in one bracket. Same one do here. We take what? Y square upon v square as common, so we get what? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to what? 2. We get what? We write what? 2. Now, okay. Now, thus the value of sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. This is also equal to 1. So we get as what? X square upon a square plus y square upon v square is equal to 1. Hence proved. Okay, dear students. Thus, dear students, this is the method to solve that type of question. So please do more and more practices of that type of question, and then after you can solve each and every question of your NCERT syllabus based on identities in this way. First you revise all the questions which you discuss in that class, then you practices your NCERT questions or other important previous year board examination questions. Now we take some other important question of your syllabus based on identities, trigonometric identities. Let's see, dear students. Now let's see some other important question of yours in your syllabus. Take a very important question which is coming in your previous year board examination question. Okay, and question is if cos theta plus sin theta is equal to under root 2 into cos theta, under root 2 into cos theta. Okay, so that cos theta minus sin theta is equal to under 2 sin theta. Now let's see its solution. This is a question here, dear friend. What is the question here? Here in that question we have cos theta plus sin theta is equal to under root 2 cos theta, and we have to show that cos theta minus sin theta is equal to under root 2 sin theta. This is very important previous year board examination question, dear students. So please concentrate on this question. This is very important question. Let's see what is the solution of the given question. Let's see. So first of all we have cos theta plus sin theta is equal to under root 2 cos theta. Okay, now we do what? Squaring, we taking squaring both sides. Now squaring both sides, we get squaring both sides. Okay, we get what we get. Let's see. This is cos theta plus sin theta is equal to under root 2 cos theta, and we in this way. Okay, now we expanded them based on the identity a plus b whole square. So we write a square plus b square plus 2 ab is equal to root 2 square is what? 2. This is cos square theta. Now we transfer these value in that side, so we get 2 cos square theta. This is minus cos square theta and plus minus transfer that side. This is minus sin square theta. Okay, minus sin square theta, and is equal to we write here as it is 2 sin theta into cos theta. Now let's see. Here we write 2 cos square theta minus cos square theta is what? That is cos square theta, and minus sin square theta. Here we get 2 sin theta into cos theta. Thus we write a plus b into a minus b, cos theta plus sin theta into cos theta minus sin theta is equal to 2 sin theta into cos theta. Now we put the value of cos theta plus sin theta as what? Root 2 cos theta. Root 2 cos theta is equal to what? This is we have as what? 2, and we write into cos theta minus sin theta as it is equal to 2 sin cos theta. Now cos theta also cancel to each other, so we get what? The value of cos theta minus sin theta is equal to 2 sin theta on under root 2. Now we multiply under root 2 both the numerator and denominator, so we get under root 2 sin theta. This is our right hand side. This is the right hand side. Okay. So dear students, this is a very important question of your syllabus. So please do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay, dear students. Because of okay, dear students. So in this way, you can solve each and every question of your syllabus based on algebraic identities in this way. So first of all, you revise all the important questions which we discussed in that class. After that, you complete your NCERT exercise. Okay, dear students. So first, you revise. So in this class, we revise, we take and solve some previous year board examination questions. Okay, dear students. Now in Next class we take and solve some other important previous board exam question based on trigonometric identities. Okay dear students, now thanks to all.